to pay attention to, because if the pot is big, if the roots have space to grow pups, because the pups would grow basically from the soil, the root will continue to grow, and at one point a pup will grow from the soil. Normally it happens when the root grows and it touches the edge of the pot, then a pup will come out. When you take your plant out of the pot, you can notice these things. So I would say yes, they don't like big pots, so keep them in small ones. That's number one. In terms of watering, I think this is also one of the major things that we say, yeah, they don't need watering, but I think that's not really true, because it's a plant, it's growing. Yes, it's a succulent and it has these very thick leaves, and you don't need to water them every day or every 2 days. Again, it's not about the schedule, but the amount of water and the frequency, how often you water it. But it's still a plant, and I think the most important for snake plants is to water them thoroughly, but let them dry completely before the next watering. Also pay attention to the soil, because it needs to be either sandy, or this is not even a sandy soil, it's kind of peat moss, to be honest. That's what we get from, you know, greenhouses, garden centers when we buy plants. Most of them are in peat moss, I think. But again, they should be well drained, and in this case definitely that's the case, because whenever I will water, the water will go off the holes. Well, now you cannot even see the holes, but this is perlite. I put perlite in this plastic pot, so that when the water goes out, I don't need to really dump the water, but the perlite will absorb the water, and then it would give back through the holes of the pot back to the plant, basically. And now the most important tip: if you have pets, if you have kids, you need to know that these plants are a little bit poisonous. Of course, just touching, nothing will happen, but pay attention to your pets and your kids. They should not, of course, bite, chew, digest, ingest the plant, because these are poisonous. They can have, starting from rash, all the complications up until vomiting and more serious problems. So be careful. I myself have a baby, and I need to understand where to put them so that the baby doesn't chew them. Yes, so be careful with that.